I brought in Michael Irvin to show him this is how we negotiate without an agent.
I'm gonna call him Jerry Measure Your Wife Johnson.
Hey,
Um,
yo, bro. You hard on him to me?
okay,
Yeah,
all right, all right,
I
okay,
feel.
cool.
I use
we
logic,
have,
bro. I use logic,
yeah,
bro.
we're using
I
logic
Okay,
here.
all right,
We're using
okay,
logic.
cool. So he's the next Peyton Manning, and he's a can't miss prospect, and blah 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 blah. Trevor Lawrence's ass. Okay, didn't really
I know
sure,
who you have.
wasn't really
I know who you
sure.
have.
Who you
I know
think?
who you have.
Who you think? Give me
I
a
think
thing.
it's either Sam Darnold or Geno Smith.
No, you're wrong, my boy.
Are
Um,
you nuts?
I got C.J. Stroud at number. He
how
kind of
about how
fall.
he ended the season? Cuz come
I
on, bro.
think they'll put
No, you
CJ
had
there,
Aaron Rodgers at 9 or 10 last year,
and
so I don't know why you acting all,
Yeah, because I believe the hype, and then but then also I said, oh, I know Aaron, and
I
he
believe
playing
it
with a
this year too.
psychopath and
Anyways,
DK Metcalf. Lord of mercy, let's see how that work out.
I believe it
Okay.
this year too. Anyways, all
Oh,
right, we're gonna start off
okay.
hot.
That QB
For
room as a
obvious
whole.
reasons, I mean, if you're getting replaced by Daniel Jones, that says a lot, man. That's a lot, bro. And I got Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones would actually be 32, but Spencer was announced last week, and I was like, "Oh Lord!"
It was gonna be
So I
Tyler
had to-
Shaw, but anyway.
Yeah, I had to change that around.
Now this is another one, and I don't want to hear it, bro, because why hasn't this guy's name been called is utterly ridiculous to me. Seen Brock Purdy. Are y'all nuts? Like
Oh, Kyle's on the- he on
is Brock
timing.
Purdy? Who is Brock Purdy, y'all?
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, man. Hey, listen, y'all boys is back. Look, it's been a while. I know it's summertime. You understand? We didn't have much going on, but now we back. We're officially 7 days away from the start of football season. I can't wait. I'm super excited. There's a lot to talk about, but the biggest news that we gotta talk about first is breaking news. Michael Parsons was traded today from the Dallas Cowboys to the the Packers.
Mhm.
Incredible trade just a week before the season. They traded Micah for a D tackle and two first round picks. Micah get an incredible deal, over $160 million guaranteed or so. I'm happy for you for Micah. And finally, somebody stand on business and put Jerry old man ass Jones in his place. You understand what I'm saying?
No one to get for trying to negotiate in bad faith, bro.
For
Or at
real.
least he was
But
trying to say
but
Michael was,
anyway,
but it's like, bro, come on.
yeah. Anyway,
All right.
y'all go ahead. Tell me how y'all feel about the trade. Tell me how y'all feel about the whole negotiations. Then I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Then we're gonna roll in to our quarterbacks list. Y'all know how we do it every year. We're gonna give you our rankings of the best starting quarterbacks in the league, from what we think is 32 all the way to number one. Y'all stay tuned, man. Here we go. Are you nuts?
Yeah.
So Ethan, man, how do you feel about the Michael Parsons trade? The breaking news that happened today. Crazy trade.
Listen. It is a great trade for the Packers. You understand what I'm saying? I think it is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I forgot this
Uh,
But
guy
this is
is
more so. This trade is more so centered around the Cowboys. Obviously, Jerry Jones. I think there's two quotes that have actually happened this week by Jerry that sums up this entire thing. He did that podcast or whatever you want to call it with
what the
Stephen
Stephen
A.
A. Mhm.
And he said, we're not trading him. We're not doing that. And
He said
I even
we
had
got him on the contract for 3 more
3
years.
years, and I brought in Michael Irvin to show him this is how we negotiate without an agent, blah blah whatever. Like this is the
why?
olden days, right? Then right after the trade thing breaks today, I open up Instagram. The first thing I see with Jerry, they said, Jerry, how do you react to the trade? Oh yeah, we need to stop the run.
He
Kyle,
taking a
the floor
shot.
is yours.
He taking a
How,
shot.
how, how are you? How are you? You're just gonna sit up there. Oh yeah, we're not gonna trade him, and then you trade him. Yeah, trade him obviously because we need to stop the run. We just couldn't stop the run with Micah. Yeah, one of the best
Right.
defensive linemen in the league.
But that's not his
We can't
job.
stop the run.
The
Yeah, I
job of
mean, yeah,
Exactly.
the
That's
job
not.
of a pass rusher is not to stop the run.
He's literally on the edge for a reason. Yeah.
The job
well,
of him
listen.
is
I
to get
mean,
after the quarterback.
your
But
team, your value gets or your value to the team is devalued when your team's always losing. But anyway, that's
I'll
neither
tell you
here nor
this:
there.
you Dallas, even for the NBA and the WNBA and stuff like that, I feel sorry for y'all. Y'all have gone through hell over the past. You could really say 9 months, whatever you want to call it. I feel sorry for y'all, but you know what? That's what happens when you got poor
what you
ownership.
feel sorry for
I don't
them
feel
for? They
bad
got the
for him.
number 1 pick in the world. Come on, man. Anyway,
Yeah, so I heard the rumblings about the Packers earlier this week, but again, you hear rumblings about a name that big, you're
yeah.
like, okay, like all right. But then it popped up like you said today, and I was like, oh, all right then. Good move for the Packers. I mean, I mean, obviously you got a young quarterback, um, and then you add this guy to that D line. Um, we're gonna see because I would think in a offense in a not offense in a division that likes to sling the ball with Jared Goff. Obviously, they run the ball a lot too, but Jared Goff he threw the ball more than he would in previous years. Last year, if you remember, he threw the ball a lot. Obviously, Caleb Williams going to well not going, but what's the Ben Johnson? Ben Johnson being
Ben
Ben
in
Johnson.
Johnson.
in Chicago, an offensive guy. You're gonna need defense in that division. Like you gonna have to get to the quarterback.
Hmm.
So. And then JJ McCarthy, obviously the best receiver, arguably in the league. It's an offensive passing game. So for me, I was shocked. Jerry is an idiot. I just I think at this point he's just the face. He's obviously just the face of the Cowboys. Obviously, the big decisions are not being made by Jerry himself. He's just the spokesperson. I think they like, hey Jerry, get 10 minutes, say what you want. All right, come on back, buddy, and shut the hell up. All right. I think that's what they do with him.
No,
I
I
think
don't think so. But go ahead.
no, I think Steven runs the show, bro. His son, he running the show, bro. Jerry just he be saying whatever, bro. And cool, you own the team. Say whatever you want to. That don't mean that don't mean we
You know
doing
what
what's
the
right
hell
by
you're
the
talking
team
about.
Well, what Jerry
behind the
say?
scenes.
Jerry said,
Okay, so
"You're talking to the GM. You're not talking to the owner."
yeah, yeah. See,
So okay,
It's
man.
the
That's not
stupidest thing
even.
I've ever
so
heard.
I'm not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm happy for him. Like you said, someone who finally stood on business. I just don't understand like where this logic of like me and him had an agreement. Okay, so y'all had an agreement. He said, okay, now you're gonna go talk to my agent for the fine, whatever the case. You go talk to my agent for the fine details. Jerry, like, no, no, no. Let's keep it here. What? Where we do? What you be saying? Where they do that at?
Where they do that at?
Like, you go talk to my agent. Dak didn't have that problem. CD didn't have had that problem. Who else? Zeke when he got that. Like, so I don't understand it, bro. Like, I don't know if he think Mike is stupid or something. I don't know, but shout out to him. Stand on business. I don't think it's gonna set no precedent or nothing, but we gonna see, bro. I'm happy for him. We gonna see the Cowboys. I will give them this. They draft pretty well for an organization. They have a lot of talent that they bring up. That O line for years that was running. Zeke was running behind and stuff through the draft. CD, obviously, Dak, whatever. They draft well, so we'll see what they do with those two first round picks. But boy, if you're a Dallas fan, boy, all right. Go ahead, bro.
They don't got nothing to worry about. They ain't making.
Listen.
They'll be
So
lucky if they make the playoffs.
uh I'm gonna call him Jerry Measure Your Wife Johnson.
Hey,
Um,
yo, bro.
You know
Yo,
that's what he
hey,
do.
you know Jerry over there measuring people wide,
You know
but
that's what he do.
look, look here, man. Hey, Jerry need to. It's time now, right? If I'm a Cowboys fan, seriously, I understand he's the owner, like you said, but it's time now. Okay, Jerry, you need to move aside. Let the young boys, let your son run it and do the things in a professional way that you need to run a franchise. This franchise been run amok. I don't know if y'all been watching the Netflix special, which is actually an interesting watch.
I have not
Um,
actually.
Interesting fact: I actually was a Cowboys fan growing up because I was a Miami Hurricanes fan. I love Michael Irvin. So when Michael Irvin got drafted, he's a Miami guy, and I was like, "Let's go Cowboys!" Right? That quickly changed. By the way, but anyway, man, Jerry, he finally ran into the right one, right? You hear about these stories all the
Literally,
time. Guys put on Instagram or social media, oh, the post of the fans, oh, I love being here. I'll see y'all the next time, blah 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 blah. And look what happened. It was like Miles Garrett. And then they throw the bag, and Miles
nah,
say, "Oh,
for real,
he forgot. Oh, I didn't
for
even
real.
never said that. I'm gonna put all my Cleveland stuff back on in the closet.
Miles
I never."
said,
He said, "Huh? What? What you say?
200. What did he
140
say?
million.
Oh, foot. Yeah.
Okay, no,
Okay.
no, no. It's okay. It's cool.
I don't need to
You
win for
understand?
real.
They
But
they
but
blinked
but
that boy back on the field, bro. Oh my
but
gosh.
finally somebody stood on business when he said, you know, I'm not gonna be here no more. He meant that, right? Jerry didn't want to
Yeah.
trade him. Jerry didn't want to trade him. This was all Michael. Michael refused. He said, I will
Hmm.
not play for you anymore. So you do whatever else you want to do. But I'm telling you that I will never play for you again. And finally, you got a dude that says what he means and means what he says. Okay, go over there to the Packers, that really, really young, very good, aspiring team
That beat you down 2 years ago.
that beat you down.
Slaughtered
They
you.
have
Huh.
they have a really good young quarterback with great core of receivers, a great young defense. So that team is really going to be on the come up. I'm interested to see what type of season they have now because they could really get after the quarterback. But man, at the end of the day, like I said, Jerry, um, this whole thing about grabbing the storylines and just we're gonna wait till the last minute. Like, here's the thing, again, Jerry loses. Because if you knew that he wasn't going to sign earlier, you could have done this deal before the draft, and now you could have had those first 2 round draft picks for this year, or either one this year, one next year, and improve your team and save that money. But no, Jerry wants to be big bad Jerry when he really,
Think
when
he
he
gonna get his
really,
way every time.
listen,
Yeah.
he really a pussycat. Yeah, he
Big
he
bad
you
Jerry.
know he like one of those he like one of them dog. Like you go to somebody's house and you hear a big dog. You like, God damn, that looks sounds scary. And you open the door and it's a little puppy. That's who Jerry is. Jerry, he got a big bark, no bite. You're a pussycat. You never win none of these deals. Dak drug your ass through the mud. CD drug your ass through the mud. And at the end of the day, you end up having to pay him anyway. So Jerry,
That's the thing.
please
Yeah.
pass the baton. Okay, give this goddamn team over to your son, the family, your daughter, whoever. I don't care who you give it to. Give it to somebody. Just get out the way. You already got more money than baby Jesus. You don't need nothing else. Okay, if the camera never touch your face again, the Dallas Cowboys still going to be one of the most valuable franchises in the history of the world. You did that. You did your job. Kudos to you. But now let's get back to winning championships. At the end of the day, that's what we
You
play
said let's
for.
get back. Hey, it's
Let's
been
get
30
back.
plus years. I
I
mean, that's
understand.
kind of
I
out the
understand.
window.
But let's get back. Right? What Herm say? We play to win the game, Jerry. Okay,
Except if
not
you're
in the
Dallas
not
Cowboys.
not in the books, not on TV. I'm talking about we play to win the real games that's played on the grass. Okay,
Mm.
so that's what I had to say about that, man. That I'm happy for Micah. Micah got his money. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the season, for the rest of the
I was gonna
season, and
say now,
do
yeah.
well. He hadn't been training all year because hey, it's gonna be magical. What 160 million do to heal that back? That back
I
gonna
tell
heal
Well,
you,
yeah,
I tell
miraculous.
you
of
something.
course, bro. I was gonna say he better perform because his contract could turn into the flip side, something nasty very
Yeah.
quickly. All
But
right, and playing out there in
he's
that
going
weather,
to
we're
an
gonna see.
incredible he's going to an incredible organization. You guys
He's
know
going to a good situation.
you never hear, that team is owned by the fans. You never hear anything there's no drama, there's never any.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah.
professionally run organization,
And a good
Yeah,
head coach.
and a really good head coach in LaFleur. So I'm interested to see what they do. Now
yeah.
we're
Shout out
gonna
to them.
get shout out to them, man. Now we're gonna get into what we all came here for. Okay. Like I said, 7 days from the start of the NFL season. Here we go. Top 32. This first episode, guys, we're gonna go 32 to 16, and then in the later video, we're gonna split it up,
Yeah,
and then we're gonna do 15 down to one, and
but
we're gonna see who got the best list. Y'all
but
know it's me. I won last year, and
yeah.
now I'm gonna have the
Before
best list this year also.
Unc finishes, let's just play some of the replays and the nightmares of the arguments from last year.
Herbert. That's probably higher on. A lot of people have him higher. Or we're gonna talk about Justin Herbert, and he better
No,
not be in none of
please,
y'all top 10 because we finna get
please.
into it.
No, let's
Anyway,
talk about him.
Number 10, let's get this thing started. Joe Burrow is at number 10. Okay.
You see what I'm talking
Absolutely.
about? This is what I'm
What I'm
talking
talking
about.
about.
Do you see what
Okay.
I'm talking about?
Now,
Do you see what I'm talking? This is what
listen.
I'm talking about. He has
Ethan,
Aaron Rodgers
Ethan,
on top
Ethan,
of
Ethan,
Joe Burrow.
Shut
Do you
the
see
hell
what I'm
up.
talking about?
I let you
Okay.
go with that
All right,
trash
then.
list.
All right,
I don't
then.
want you cutting me off.
All right,
You
then.
shut the
You know, the Dak slander.
hey,
I can't
I wish I had
believe
an extra
that.
hand so I could give it 3 thumbs down. It's ridiculous.
Y'all
you rebase what we saw 2024 going into 2025, okay? You guys can't tell me he higher than 10 in 2024 because guess what? Another year ending surgery.
You haven't done anything for me. You have not brought me closer to. And Jerry's talking
Listen,
about
listen. Enough of this list.
Hold
This
on,
is
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me
Because
finish
tell
it.
you
Let me
something.
finish. Let me
You
finish.
haven't
Let me
named
finish.
Justin Herbert yet,
Let me
and you
finish.
got Justin
I'm
Herbert
not
in the
saying
top
him.
10. That
I'm
means
not saying
you got Justin Herbert in the top 10,
I'm not
and you're
saying
gonna
him.
sit here and tell me that you talking about what Dak haven't done,
I'm not
but you
saying
got
him.
Justin goddamn Herbert
Yeah,
in the top
yeah,
10.
yeah.
Are you nuts?
Yeah, I got.
As a reference, not to get off topic. But listen, obviously, your list is trash. Okay? So we're not even talking about your list no more. That's over and done with. As soon as you say Lamar Jackson is anywhere besides 2, your list is your list been over. But then it's officially goddamn over when you did that. And you know what I'm sick and tired of hearing? I am sick and tired of hearing people talk about, oh, he's the only one that beat Patrick Mahomes. You know Patrick Mahomes won 2 goddamn Super Bowls since then. How
No,
do
yeah.
you realize
Yeah.
since he beat Patrick Mahomes, he's won 2 Super Bowls since then? Enough with the he beat Patrick Mahomes already.
Whoa.
Everybody, every talking head on ESPN, well, he's the only one out of all of them that beat Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has won back-to-back Super Bowls since then. Shut the hell up with Joe Burrow beating Patrick Mahomes. Okay? I had enough of that. That's
Go nuts.
Yeah.
In this-
Oh, I don't know about that, but go ahead, Cat.
Hey,
Go
if
ahead.
you put everybody mixed match, you get a mixed bag of nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Say it one more time. for
At
good
14, I have, and this one might be a little controversial, but at 14, I have CJ Stroud.
Oh, come on.
Now,
Ken.
now, hold on.
Hey, you was going so good.
Wait.
Oh, my God.
Wait.
At
Caleb,
14,
before you
I
say
was
that.
just
He's
about
not-
to put
he's
you
not-
into
he's
second
not a
place.
Caleb.
He should be
all right, y'all. Listen, 2025 list. I'm gonna go first because it's just what I do, baby. I'm a great evaluator of talent. Hopefully, one day I'll be a general manager in NFL. Hey, NFL, call me. Call your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know. You listen. I know the talent. Okay, I know how to find it. You understand me?
Yeah.
And I know. And when I see it, I know.
Yeah. NFL, this guy
Understand?
said Tua is a franchise changer.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about that. Black and purple skies. Y'all already know what we're talking about. Anyway, we're gonna
Oh my
start
goodness.
all the way at the top at number 32. All right, look. So my list, like y'all, like same thing like last year, y'all. Like at the bottom of my list isn't really where I think these guys are gonna be, but because I put all the rookies at the back of the list just because of the simple fact that we haven't seen them play yet. So we're gonna go through the rookies. There's really only 2 starting rookie quarterbacks. So those are going to be my 32 and 31. That doesn't mean that I think they're the worst quarterbacks in the league. It just means that I haven't seen them do it. So my list really starts at 30. But at
Don't be like Caleb, like how
30,
he was last year. Sorry, Caleb. I didn't mean to shoot that shot, but you know,
damn,
Caleb
Caleb
said,
being
"My
here to
list don't
defend
start
himself.
till 20.
Hey,
Don't start till 10."
K is gonna be on the future videos. He got some stuff going on. He working hard. He got schoolwork and all that. He's in college doing his thing. So he really didn't have time for this. But we gonna y'all. Caleb ain't going nowhere. Caleb will be on future episodes. But look at
Yes.
number 32. My main man Cam. Oh, Cam. Hey, listen, man. Cam is y'all know UM fan for life. I've been a UM fan since 1989. You understand me? So that's before a lot of y'all was born. But anyway, that's a different story for here nor there.
Oh,
But being a rookie, not really sure what he's gonna do. Obviously, we've seen some preseason. I take that with a grain of salt. Vanilla defenses. No one's really scheming. Other teams are trying to execute certain things. You're trying to do certain things. We're gonna see week one. The Tennessee Titans play. I think I forgot who they played, but
Yeah.
we're gonna see week one what Cam does. And the only reason why I put him at the last, like I said, he's the only number
They play the
one. He's the
Broncos.
only rookie starting quarterback. So he's number 32. Looking for a great season. Hopefully he
Besides
stays
JJ,
healthy. Great
technically.
career, and that's it. Now 31, like you said, Ethan JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is going into a second year, which is why he's a little bit. I think he 1 year watching as he rehabbed, watching and being in the NFL program should fast forward his progression. So I have JJ McCarthy at 31. Obviously, the Vikings has a very good team, very good offense. He has a lot of weapons at his disposal. They got to get that run game back. But that's where I got at 31. Number 30, Spencer Rattler. The Saints, you can just call them the Aints because, hey man, listen, I don't know what they doing. They had Shadur, a guy by the name of Shadur Sanders out there in the draft. They let him slide. They decided that they're going to go in a different direction, and so now you're stuck with Spencer Rattler and what is this? So I can't. What is his last
Tyler
name?
Shaw.
Shaw. Saw. You know what I'm saying? To me, both garbage. But hey, that hey, you lay you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. That's what my mama used to say. Or not used
No,
to.
seriously.
She
She
still
still
say,
say it. Yeah, exactly.
okay. So they made their bed, they lay in it. New coach, new obviously the change of all of their coaching staff, everything like that. They're gonna have a very, very rough year, I think. Spencer is just he doesn't he's skilled. He's a skilled kid. I think his problem is between the ears. He just doesn't process the game fast enough
Yeah.
Yeah.
to be able to make reads. He can make the throws. He just, I put him in the same boat, sort of like Justin Fields. They have a lot of talent, but the processing is a little bit slow. So that's where I got at number 30. Number 29, Daniel Jones, Colts, right? He came in there, battled. Obviously, Richardson isn't on my list because they have now said he's the backup
Yeah.
quarterback. I think he's played his last down unless Daniel Jones gets hurt. I think he's played his last down at the Colts. I think they gave up on
No,
him
they
too
made that
fast.
clear.
I have a problem with the Colts because you drafted him. You
Uh-huh.
said he was a project. You knew he
Yep.
didn't play that many games in college, and then you throw him out there, and then you say, "Well, I don't understand why he's not playing any.
But
He's
even
not
and the
playing
thing
well."
is, even beyond college, it's crazy watching his total football trajectory career. He's
Yeah, because
never
high
been a throw the
school.
football. Like it's
But
like
but also you got to remember, look, he played like 27 games in high school, right? He played like one season in
and
college
what
and then
mm-hmm.
got drafted.
You're right. No,
So
no,
he
no.
doesn't.
And number
That's what I'm
4
saying. Yeah,
too.
I understand.
He got
Yeah,
drafted high.
Yeah, so
what's
you understood that he was a project, right? Like let me ask y'all a question, right? Y'all, some of y'all like just got out of school. Some of y'all been out of school for a while. When the teacher tell you, "Hey, man, we got a project due," do they tell you, "Oh, hey, it's due in a couple of days," or they tell you a couple of weeks out, like, "Hey,
Yeah,
man,
you got
just prepare yourself because you gonna have this project due." Like they put them in week one, and then they give up on them. Now, one thing I will say with Richardson, where he went wrong is you can't check yourself out the game, right? That's just completely unacceptable. We talked about it
yeah.
on the podcast where he was like, "Oh, I'm tired, man.
I'm
You got
tired.
Yeah.
offensive linemen, you got guys fighting and battling and fighting through injury and playing hurt. You just as a quarterback, you can't say that. So I think
As a
that
yeah.
lost some credibility with the coaches, and that kind of he was already on the short rope, and now the rope was just snapped. So I think this is his last year. Next year he'll be on another team, and hopefully he can develop and be one of those Baker Mayfield type guys
Hopefully.
that
Hopefully.
come back around.
Hopefully, yeah.
But now Daniel Jones, 29. We still aren't sure where Daniel Jones is. I think he could play a little bit. I don't know that he's a starting quarterback in the NFL. I think he could be a great backup. We still have the chance to see that. He still makes really, really awful decisions at times, but hopefully his short stint in Minnesota last year really taught him something. So we'll see how that works out. 28, Joe Flacco, Browns. Okay. Now, Joe Flacco, 76 years old, right? We already
Uh-huh.
know who he is. We already know what he's done. He's never really been a really good regular season quarterback. He's been a he's been really good in the playoffs throughout his career. But his regular seasons were hurt him.
It's
I don't see him starting.
pedestrian.
Yeah, I don't see him starting the entire season. They have these two young quarterbacks in Gabriel and Shadur Sanders that they drafted. Let's see. They have two first round draft picks next year, so they're gonna have to find out if they have their quarterback in their building
Hold
right
on.
now, or if they have to use one of those picks next year to go ahead and draft a quarterback. So I don't see them playing a much. I say 5 or 6 games by week
Are you sa-
7. One of these guys, if he's not hurt, one of these
I
guys
was
are
gonna
gonna.
say, yeah, are you saying that because you think he's gonna get hurt? Or are you saying like they're gonna like, hey, we're
I think
playing these
regardless,
guys?
first of all, I don't think they're going to have a really good season because you look at their division, black and
Yeah,
purple
well, yeah.
skies. Y'all already know what it is. They're going to
But
win
they
the
they they
division.
go they
They
gonna
got
split
Joe
one of them. That's
Burrow,
how I go though.
right? They have Joe Burrow in that division, and now they have Aaron Rodgers in that division, right? So I I don't see where the wins are going to come, right?
Yeah.
Where the
Okay.
wins are going to come at. So you're going to be a bad team. You're going to be a bad team. You start off 1-4, 1-5. Now we have to get the young guys in. We have to figure out if
Right.
we have our guy of the future, right? Do we have him? If we don't have him, that's cool. I think Gabriel gets a couple games. If he don't play well, Shadur gets a couple games. If Gabriel gets a couple games and plays well and doesn't get injured, then we'll see Shador Sanders. And hopefully Shador does what we know that he can do.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. Okay, now we're at number 27. 27 is Justin Fields. Right? I got Justin Fields at 27, right? On a new team, Jets. Another guy. He is a he has a problem
Yeah, say
processing
it.
the game. I think the game
Yeah.
is a really I think the game is too fast for him. I don't see him. He's another guy, but he's such an incredible runner that it warrants giving him a second chance. But at the same time, to be successful in this league, to be one of the elite teams, and I think the Jets have the ability, they have the talent to be a playoff team. But I don't think with that quarterback, you're gonna have the teams are gonna force you to throw the ball. We're gonna load this box. We're gonna stop. We're gonna force him to throw the ball, and we can see
Right.
we're gonna see if he can consistently throw the
Yeah.
ball down the field. And so that's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna see Justin Fields happens how he plays coming this season. All right, we're moving down number 26. I had a difficult time with this one. You guys are probably going to be
Hmm.
a little bit
What did you
upset
say your
with
list
me
starts again? What number did your list start?
at 30, right?
Oh,
So now
okay.
I want. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
now I'm at 26. Okay, y'all probably gonna
I think
be
this is reasonable because I think me and you have the same person at 26. This
y'all
is
probably gonna
reasonable.
be upset at this one, but this is just where I'm at because I didn't get enough of them last year. So number 26,
Michael
I got
Penix.
Michael Penix.
Yeah.
Okay, Atlanta Falcons. Listen.
There's
If you
nothing big
believe
about
it or
that.
believe it or not, you hired on him than me. So
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
I
Okay,
feel
cool.
I use
We
logic,
have,
bro. I use logic,
yeah,
bro.
we're using
I
logic
Okay,
here.
all right.
We're using
Okay,
logic.
cool. So for me, man, I think he
he
has the
did he
potential to
started three
be.
games. Yeah. Yeah.
I think he has the potential to be definitely top 15 quarterback. Right?
Right.
We
Hmm.
knew we saw what he did in college in the national championship game. We know he's a very accurate guy. Let's see how he processes. Let's see when defenses are gearing up to stop him. What does he do? He's a pure pocket passer. He has some wheels.
No,
He can he can
he can get out.
he
Yeah.
can he can skedaddle. But remember, he had a lot of knee surgery, so you got to be careful with that.
Hmm.
But I want to see what he does. Coming up this season. Very, very interesting prospect. And Michael Penix. I want him to, I hope he can stay healthy and be successful. Okay,
Yeah.
25, Drake May. Patriots went out, spent a lot of money. Okay. They
You have
spent a
him at
lot of
what?
money. I got him at 25.
I think we
I
have
was
the
looking.
same
That's where I
list.
got
Let's
him at
see.
right
Let's
there
see what's
too.
going on. Let's
Right?
see
All
what's
right.
going on.
It was just
So
Yeah. See.
we see we see
no,
that
yeah.
we saw what he did last year. Hopefully, he can improve from last year. He got a lot more talent than he did last year. I think last year they said the Patriots had the least talent of any team in the NFL. Their
They got a
receivers
lot of
got
talent now.
their receivers had zero separation. Basically, he had to do everything on his own. He played well, so I think he probably going to end up in the season if he could stay healthy, top in between the top 20. But I haven't seen enough yet, so that's where I got
That's
him.
fair.
Yeah.
Number 24, Caleb Williams. Okay,
Mm.
Bears. Now I got
I'm
new
liking this list.
right. Okay, Ben Johnson, new to new whole offense, everything like that. Right. We saw in the preseason again, grain of salt. He's learning a new offense. We saw some things that he needed to clean up last year, holding the ball a little bit too long. But I think he's got an incredible skill positions, and he got the coach to know how to use those skills positions. So I think also he's one of these guys that's gonna vault up the list
Blossom. Yeah.
if he can get rid of the ball. Shador has the same problem holding on the ball a little bit too long. You cannot do that in the
Like
NFL.
4 or 5 seconds. It's like
All
2
this at
seconds. You got to get the ball
USC
out.
when I'm dancing
Hmm.
around and doing a twirly
This is
twirl
not college.
twirl.
This ain't college no more,
No,
bro.
man, that's a grown ass man, and they trying to blow your head off. So I got Caleb Williams at 24. Hopefully he can stay healthy. We see what he does at the end of the season. Now,
Okay.
23.
Bryce Young.
No, right? So Ethan, I don't know if
We
you're gonna
got
like this too
here.
much, but we're gonna see. Right? I got Bryce a little bit
Cover.
higher because I like how he ended the year.
I was
Me too.
yeah.
Russell Wilson. Okay, number
What
23.
number is that?
Oh.
Number
Okay.
23.
No.
23.
Are we in the
That's
same
23.
area?
that's wow.
I
Okay.
got Russell
We
Wilson. Now, the reason why also I don't think Russell's gonna play the whole year. This team's gonna be a bad team. They drafted a quarterback high. So now this team's going to say, look, we got to see what we got in this young guy because now they also have if they end up not having a good season, they're going to have a high pick next year. Do we have
Yeah.
the guy or do we go get Archie or one of these guys? Apparently next year there's going to be a really big huge crop of quarterbacks. And
All
so
right.
they're going to have to find out, you know, who the guy is. He's had an incredible preseason. Again, take that with a grain of salt. Everything's vanilla. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see what happens. They got some really good skill position. They're actually very talented. They got a very good defense,
Yeah.
and their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games. If Russell can get a couple of them moon balls, you know what I'm saying? He may be able to hold on to the starting for a little bit, but I think at the end of the season, no matter what's going on, they got to see what they have in this new guy. Russell's not the future. Russell's what, 36,
6,
5.
7.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
35. So he's not the future. So we got to see what we got in this new guy so that we have more information going into the next season. Okay, number 22, Trevor Lawrence. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. You guys know how I feel about Trevor Lawrence. I'm not a fan of Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence.
yeah.
This guy's been
We don't
hyped
even gotta talk about him.
since Clemson. Oh, the next thing since sliced bread. Oh, he's the next this, and he's the next Peyton Manning, and he's a can't miss prospect, and blah 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 blah. Trevor Lawrence's ass. Okay. He got very good skill position. I love that wide receiver, man. That with Brian Thomas. Um
Yeah, rookie last year.
then
Yeah,
and then now he went and they went and got um that dog Travis. By the way, Travis just had a baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Travis. They had a baby boy. I know everybody is like, oh my God, Trevor, why would you have a baby? He married. He married her.
Yeah.
It's over. What do you think married people do? Married people have kids. Okay, listen. I hope for a healthy, happy baby boy for them. I wish all the luck in the world. Hopefully, he had a little bit of injury. I think they said it was like a lower extremity injury
Brady
in
here.
camp, but he's better back. He's ready for game one. So I'm looking forward to that. But Trevor Lawrence, to me, I mean, I would really slide him down the list. But I think it wouldn't be fair just because he got so much talent on that team. They got to do something this year. They got to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They should be in the running for that division. I know CJ is in there, but between them and the Texans, we'll see. Number 21, got Bryce Young. Okay. Now, Bryce Young started the year off very rough, got pulled. I think that was actually at the time that it happened, I was pissed off. But now actually looking back at it, I think that's probably the best thing for him. He's been a winner all his life. And so him getting pulled and thinking potentially like my career could be shortened. And what he did was he didn't sulk, he didn't like go into a shell, like he really showed his leadership and he really got into the playbook. And again, that team wasn't very good. They didn't have really good receivers, but I really, really loved the way he came back, finished the season, played really, really well. He's one of those guys just on the cusp of being really, really good. If they continue to get him the weapons they need a run game. And defense is a great tool for a young quarterback. So I like
Mm-hmm.
Bryce. I got Bryce at 21. Now, number 20, Tua. What are we gonna say about that? Tua brain trauma Tagovailoa.
Oh Lord.
Listen, if he can stay healthy, he's probably higher than 20. But that's
Oh
the
yeah.
problem. There's the big if. He can't stay healthy. The guy is literally one hit away from his career being over. He's one hit away from being a paraplegic. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Nobody want to see that on national television. But that when he plays, he's very good. The numbers, if you look at his numbers when he plays,
Mm-hmm.
it's incredible. Right? He really
Mm-hmm.
should be higher on this list. But his injury history doesn't allow him to play enough football to be higher on the list, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Number 19, Dak Prescott, Cowboys. He's really gonna need a better season. Coming off an injury, okay. He's got some weapons now, right? He got CD one side. Now they went and got that psychopath on the other side. Hopefully he can keep his wits about himself. He gonna be looking for money. Good luck, Jerry, with the negotiation with that in that case. But we're gonna see what happens if he keeps his head on straight. He's a super talented receiver, and so Dak has some weapons to be good. I just don't think their defense is awful. So Dak is gonna have to have one of those Joe Burrow years of last year where we got to score 37 just to be in the game because that defense is absolutely atrocious. That
Ford.
Dallas defense. So they're in not a tough division because only one team I think is really good in that division, which is the Commanders. So they have the potential to kind of be in the running for maybe coming in second, maybe getting into the playoffs on a wild card. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't think their defense is good enough. I don't think their offense is going to be good enough to carry them to the entire season. Right? Okay. 18.
Mhm.
My surprise from last year. old man Bo Nix. And I trashed him last year in the beginning. On
No,
our
that's
list,
fair. That's fair.
listen, hey, Bo, I apologize. Okay, I was wrong. What I know. You
So,
understand what I'm saying? I know talent, but I didn't see this one. You understand me? You caught me off guard. I said, oh man, Bo Nix, reason he good. He would have been drafted years ago. You was playing
I
in
mean,
college with
he started off slow too.
you was playing in college
but
with
as the
Herbert.
season
Herbert
went
been in
on,
the
bro.
league 5 years and
Yeah.
you still in college. So I didn't see this one coming. Okay. So I want to apologize to you, Bo Nix. But now you're number 18 on my list. I think that Sean Payton is going to put him in a great predicament. Hopefully, he doesn't have that sophomore slump. Continue to get that, run the ball, make smart decisions. And if he could stay healthy, he's going to be really good. Number 17. All right, we're coming down to it now. I was kind of didn't really
I know
sure,
who you
wasn't
have.
really
I know who you
sure.
have.
Who you
I know
think?
who you have.
Who you think? Give me
I
a
think
thing.
it's either Sam Darnold or Geno Smith.
No, you're wrong. My boy, I think it's very good, but he hasn't gotten this team to the playoffs. Kyler
Who?
Murray. Okay, I got Kyler Murray 17. Okay, Kyler Murray. For me, man, he's super talented. I think a second year with that
16. I mean, that's fair.
with the
That's fair.
receivers. I think this is potential. This is a very dangerous team. I think if they could stay healthy. The problem is every year they can't stay healthy, man. I don't know what's
This is
going on
16
there.
or 17?
This is 17. This is
Okay.
17.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm okay with that.
So I love Kyler. I love the way he plays. I think if I'm the Jets, I don't know what they think about. Listen, forget about this whole Justin Fields situation. Hey man, hey Kyler, what's happening, baby? Look, come talk to me. We listen. We want to run the ball. You understand what I'm saying? We got a great run game, and we know you could sling that thing. This is like
That's the thing, bro. Like you feel
you
like
take
that
That would be a
organization
good
you
would.
take
destination
Justin
for him,
Fields,
actually.
you take Justin Fields and actually know how to pass, and you got Kyler Murray. So anyway,
That's the
that's
thing.
just
That
my
organization feels like doesn't feel committed to him. So it's like I would have been explored my options. Like let me see what else is out there. But
I think
whatever.
the
You
Jets
heard
is
some
actually a
rumblings
good place
last
for
year
him to
from the
land.
trading deadline. They said Kyler might be who knows,
I would have
but
pushed
we don't
for it.
know.
But
So
I think
so
the
let's
Jets are a
see.
good place to land. I'm not gonna lie.
Now number 16 and the final guy on this list on this episode. I was kind of I don't know, but I think this guy he had a sophomore slump. CJ Stroud.
Are
Uh,
you nuts?
I got CJ Stroud at number
I mean,
16. He
how
kind of
about how
fall.
he ended the season? Cuz come
I
on, bro.
think I think
I
he
Oh
I
yeah,
think
exactly. And he said the same for
look,
Bryce.
listen, man, listen. Calm down, hold on. I was between him and I don't want to give up my next list, but
Factor in injuries as well, bro. He didn't have a lot of his
I
man.
know,
I mean,
but he
Diggs went
didn't
out
play.
after.
Listen, he's a victim of his own circumstance. He played so well in his rookie season, and you set the ball up here. Now you can't have a second year. Where's down here? Injuries are part of the game. So I can't give you like a pass, even though I
But
absolutely love CJ.
I know you do,
You
but
know I'm a
it's not
CJ
like
player. So you
it's
understand?
not
I
like we're
glaze
talking
the
about
CJ.
any. It's not like we're talking about any ordinary receiver, right? We're talking about Diggs. You're talking about Collins.
Listen, I
You're talking
understand.
is it Schultz his tight end?
Yes, I
And he
understand.
lost a buddy who got shot, bro. What's the
And
slot dude
Mixon.
name,
And
bro?
then yes, what's his
Listen,
face? Whatever the other guy
I
is.
understand.
Tank
But
Dell.
Yes.
Mixon had a great year running the ball. You gotta make it happen, baby. You were in a division with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on, man.
I mean they
You understand
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
listen, they won their playoff game against the Chargers, and we didn't even think he was going to do that, and they played fine. Obviously, you
16
lost the
is
next.
disrespectful, bro. I don't think it's
Listen, I'm
warrant.
sorry. I love
You know the
CJ.
ability. You know the ability.
I know
Because
what
now
he
I'm
can
curious, like
be.
where
He
Pat Mahomes gonna
definitely
be at.
has
I'm
top
curious.
10 ability, but I
Yes,
can't.
it's
I
crazy,
Who
man.
can't.
slumped worse, Pat Mahomes or him?
Who slumped worse?
Because
Pat Mah-
again, the season before, Pat Mahomes was,
Yeah,
and then last year
but
was
at the end of the day,
abysmal.
yes, I understand what you're saying as far as just individual play. But at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Come on, man.
Bruh. I
Come
hear you,
on.
bruh. I hear you.
I can
But
understand that
listen,
argument, but at the same time, this is like years later. If that was brought up then, and then compare it then I'll be like, okay, if we were able to make a list then, and he had Pat like somewhere high up there or
Yeah.
whatever, and they would be like, yo, okay, that's foolishness.
Listen, it was tough. It was tough because I was between. I was
I
really
still don't think
between.
that's low, dog, because that
I
means
was really
Gino
between.
and Sam Darnold and these boys are higher,
Listen, I was
and
really
that
between. I was
still
really
Brock
doesn't win with
between.
Purdy.
me.
I
I
mean,
was really
Brock is up
between
there. Like, no
four.
way,
Listen,
bro.
I was really
Go ahead.
between four guys. So he could have potentially. He could have potentially slid up 1, 2, 3, 4. He could have potentially slipped all the way down to 12. But I
Okay,
I think I
That's more
like.
reasonable.
I think I
but
like
that means
where I have him.
Brock
But I
Purdy
was
better be
really.
the
It was
next
really
name on
hard.
your list.
Uh,
Or that
Not the
man,
next on my list. I tell you
or
that.
that man
I
in
can go.
Pittsburgh. Go
I can
ahead.
go real quick
Because I
to
noticed that man in
get this
Pittsburgh
over.
name wasn't brought up.
so I was between four people. So I ended up putting
Tyler, you
CJ
had Aaron
there,
Rodgers at 9 or 10 last year,
and
so I don't know why you acting all,
Yeah, because I believe the hype. But then also I said, oh, I know Aaron
Oh,
and
I
he
believe
playing
it
with a
this year too.
psychopath and
Anyways,
DK Metcalf. Lord of mercy. Let's see how that work
I
out.
believe it
Okay.
this year too. Anyways, all
Oh,
right, we're gonna
oh,
start off
okay.
hot. We're gonna start off
Okay.
hot.
Arthur Smith at OC. Okay. All right then. All right.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
that's
I mean,
couldn't score a touchdown. All right
a
then.
disaster
I
waiting to
trust
happen.
Mike Tomlin
I
more
can't
than
believe he
him.
actually still has his job. But go
Bro,
ahead.
Yeah, that's
how
crazy.
does he, bro? Oh, anyway,
All right, here we
don't
go.
give
Here
me
we go. Here we
heart
go.
palpitations.
He has spent not Spencer. He had Ritter. I mean, I know he wanted him. Don't get me wrong. I know he wanted him, but that
Yeah,
yeah.
that his
Anyways,
draft pick.
all right.
Diamond in the
32.
rough. About to
I
say.
have Spencer Radler. What, like Unc said, what is happening down there in New Orleans? We don't know. Okay, ever since Drew Brees been gone, that's been a lost
That's what happens
franchise.
when you kick the can
They
down the road. That's what happens.
they don't know
That's
what's
what
happening.
happens.
They honestly
At
do not
some
know what's happening.
point, the rubber got to meet the road.
All right, 31 and 30. Cam Ward, JJ McCarthy. You guys kind of
Yeah.
get it. They're coming in
Mm-hmm.
there. You know, we go see what's really going on.
Yeah.
We go see if JJ can. I mean, obviously Sam Darnold has experience, but we go see you have, like he said, arguably the best receiver in the entire NFL on your team, and Sam Darnold was able to go stupid with that alone. So let's see what happens. All right,
This guy
29.
poo-pooing
Daniel
on
Jones.
Sam Darnold. This guy poo-pooing on Sam Darnold. But anyway,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
poo-pooing on him.
No. I'm talking about
29.
Kyle.
Oh,
When? What? I
29.
didn't even
You
mention his
said
name. What you talking
Sam Darnold. When I said CJ Stroud, you said that means Sam Darnold is
No, I
higher.
said that. I said that. I said that.
Okay. Well, I know one of y'all said it.
Yeah.
All right, so
But he better be
29.
though.
29. 29, I got Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones would actually be 32, but Spencer was announced last week, and I was like, oh, Lord.
It was going to
So
be
I
Tyler
had to-
Shaw, but anyway,
Yeah, I had to change that around.
That QB
For
room as a
obvious
whole.
reasons. I mean, if you're getting replaced by Daniel Jones, that says a lot, man. That's a lot, bro.
I really
It
think
says a
Daniel
lot, man.
could play a little bit. Not like a lot of it,
I
but
think
he
he
can
can
play a
too.
little bit.
I think if Sam didn't play as well as he did last year with the Vikings and Daniel stood in, listen.
Listen,
that's all I'm
I
saying.
think he's really sneaky athletic. People don't realize that he can actually like take off on your ass.
That's how he
And
got
so,
that
and so,
contract.
yeah, and so he catches people off guard. But we gonna see, man. We're gonna see. He
Yeah.
gonna get his opportunity.
So 28, Joe Flacco. For obvious reasons. I mean, it's the Browns. What come on, man. Joe Flacco and Daniel Jones can honestly flip. I mean, from that season that we saw from Joe Flacco on the Browns, before when he took them to the playoffs and
That was 2 years
absolutely
ago.
nuked. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, and I got absolutely nuked. I mean,
He didn't do nothing last year.
he gonna do whatever for you. All right, 27, Justin Fields.
Okay, we got the same list so
dog.
far.
Like, listen, I mean, as much as I was defending him last year, I think based on the topics that we were having, but like when push comes to shove, come on, man, you're not taking him over a lot of quarterbacks. Kyle, for a perfect example, Kyle keeps bringing it up last year, week 1 last year, they went off of field goals, couldn't get them a touchdown, and there was weeks that they went without touchdowns until Russ came along. So, I mean, now granted, he might be in a better position now because of people that are around him. You have running backs. The defense is solid. I think his name is not Ben Johnson. What's his name over there?
Who?
The DC that went
Aaron
from the
Glenn.
line.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Aaron Glenn, he's a
For the Jets.
defensive-minded coach, so I think that defense will be fine or just as good as whatever that got Matt Saleh, whatever Robert Saleh, the
Yeah,
guy that they
Robert
fired.
Saleh.
Braylon Allen as your running back. You know, you have Garrett Wilson, and then you have
They got
Braylon
talent.
on the
They
other
Allen,
side.
got
that ain't even the
talent over
starting
there.
running back, bro. But anyway, he should be. But anyway,
No,
doesn't
but
need to go there.
Braylon
Who?
Allen, he's good though. I was watching him all last
Oh,
year.
Brandon Allen. No, he's a
Braylon
backup.
Allen.
But what's the name?
He got,
Don't even say it, bro.
But don't
Even
be
go
disrespectful.
ahead.
what's
Don't
his
even do it,
name?
bro. Stop. Like
Oh,
y'all got to stop, bro. The dude had
what you
a
mean?
mediocre 1 year. He was like, oh, okay, he got 1,100 yards. Now he the best running back in the league. Stop, bro. Stop it.
Bro,
I
then
never said he was the best running back in the league.
that his rookie year he was great. His second year he got injured, missed a bunch of things.
Brees Hall, you know.
Last
We
year,
go see what happens.
they didn't run the ball last year. How you gonna say anything about if he can play, he can't play when he wasn't getting the touches? Come on, man.
And
I can only tell you
those
what he's been doing for the
receivers.
past two.
Aaron
I can
Rodgers
only tell you
was
what he's
over
been
there.
doing for
Aaron
the
Rodgers
past
was
2
over there
years.
checking out of run plays, and then you're
I
gonna
was gonna
blame
say,
that.
Oh,
You're gonna
hold
blame
on, hold
that.
on. A lot of the receivers that are still there are the ones that Aaron brought over from the Packers. Lazard is an example.
Bruh.
Anyways, that's Justin Fields at 27 with the Jets. Okay.
Shut out the breeze,
27,
bro.
27.
Stop playing with my
bro.
All
dog.
right,
Bro,
26.
I don't know why. I don't know
26.
why.
What? 26 is Michael Penix. All right. For obvious reasons. I mean, we saw him play 3 games. I think he does have a promising future in Atlanta from the 3 games that we saw. We go see what he does this season. I don't know who do y'all play the first game? The Bucks, right? Bucks. I think they
Yeah.
played the Bucks the first game. So I would be interested to see what he does against a division rival and that defense.
Excuse me.
What was that? Was that 26? I think it was 26, right? So then 25 is Drake May. We do like what we saw from him last season, and I think he is going to improve a lot this season. Actually, the lines got better, your receivers got better. Drake May.
Oh, okay.
Your coaching has gotten better. I can't remember the name up there, but he's a good coach or whatever it is. So interesting to see what the Patriots do this year in that division, pending if Tua stays healthy in terms of that 1-2 seed or whatever it is. So that was 25.
What do you mean that 1-2
24.
seed? What do you mean that 1-2 seed?
I'm talking about the Bills because I'm not counting the Jets and then Miami, and we're not counting the Bills. I already think the Bills are going to be number 1. And then between the Patriots
That's
and
fine.
Miami.
You said 1 or 2. They ain't gonna be not 1 or 2. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to
Bro.
say 1-2 seed. That's my mistake. I meant to say just 2. Yes,
Okay.
you're correct. You're correct. I'm sorry. I should have reworded that. Okay, so that was
25.
No. Was that 25?
Yeah, that's 25.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So 24, I have Caleb Williams. For obvious reasons. I think Ben Johnson coming in there is going to really help him. He may, if Ben Johnson is one of these quarterbacks that not quarterback, but head coach or OCs, whatever it is, that can establish like a Kyle Shanahan or something like that, then Caleb Williams is going to have promising
Where's you have
couple
Caleb
years or
Williams?
whatever.
Right there, same spot.
24?
24.
Mm-hmm.
The defense has gotten better over there. They took Grady Jarrett from Atlanta, but he was going to ask, and I don't think the Falcons even had the money to even pay that man. What's his face? Receiver isn't there anymore, right? He went back to the Chargers. Keenan Allen.
Yeah, Keenan Allen went back to the
Chargers. So, not that they didn't really do a lot last year because it was a total mess. But hopefully the sacks can.
The offensive line. They rebuild the offensive line, so he should.
That's what I'm saying. So hopefully he's not sacked as much, and that he's able to read the field faster and get the ball out of his hand and not doing, like you said, that USC running around. All right, so that was 24. 23, give me Bryce Young. I like how he ended the season. I really do.
That's the first. That's where we differ there. So I had Russell Wilson. Go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. I'm really hoping that he can pick off where he left off. Like, don't no slow start or whatever it is. I really hope he can do that because, boy, them Panthers fans have been going through hell since. I mean, you want to say 2015, really, since Cam left or whatever it is. It's just been so much. And actually, they just lost Adam Thielen. They lost Adam
But
Thielen
that's not. I mean, he
yesterday, I
wasn't.
believe.
Look again,
Listen,
veteran
I
presence,
understand that.
but I
Thielen
mean,
is
He would have
washed.
been the veteran presence on the wide receiver squad. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
yeah,
saying it makes a
but
big
they
difference.
got
But
the country dude who's supposed, and then they went out and got that rookie
Leggett,
when
sure,
they
this
got
is
him.
Leggett. So this will
I
be the
mean,
year that Bryce will have to come out
Look,
hot,
look,
and then Leggett will
but
have to take a
Leggett gonna
step
have
up.
to exactly
Leggett is going to have to raise
because
his
He's gonna
play.
have to take a step up. So that was 23. Yeah, that was 23. So 22. Trevor Lawrence.
okay, that's I
My
mean
God,
We're
that's
in
I
the
have nothing
around
to
same
where
say about this.
same
I
spot.
mean, like he said, what Unc said, the talent's there. I just don't know if Trevor's there. We're gonna move to 21. This is where Unc. Oh no, what kind of okay? So 21, Russell Wilson.
All right, so we have them swapped. Okay.
Um,
I have about
Listen, I
22.
think last year I had Russ in the high teens. I think I had him around the 17, 18, 19, whatever it is. Listen, it's not that he played bad, but Russ,
He didn't play.
y'all
He didn't
know
play bad.
y'all know I love Russ.
I don't like the fact that how the last season ended. They put all the blame on Russ. He had one receiver. You took away that receiver. They really didn't have anything else on offense. They couldn't run the ball. Like, what you want that man to
Hmm.
do?
Right. So y'all know I love Russ. I literally have his jersey and the
Hmm.
Broncos freaking thing when he went to the Broncos. Like, dog,
Oh,
You
you
that's
got
gotta
a
watch
Broncos
right.
it.
jersey? Did you get a Broncos jersey?
No, I have like a knitted. I don't even know what you would call that. Whatever. It's over there. It's right there. I can literally grab it, but I'll grab it later.
No, no, don't worry
Um,
about that.
Broncos. Let's
y'all know
ride.
what do you say? What do you say, Mister
What the what? You just gonna let
Unlimited?
him do that?
I'm unlimited, like that,
All
right?
right, you just gonna let him
Um,
do that on camera? All right,
but
that was
like I
wild.
believe what Unc is saying is correct, unless Russ somehow like has this crazy season early on, and they don't even have the opportunity to bring in the rookie or whatever it is to test the waters and see. Listen, he might be done in like 2-3 years.
You
Anyways,
giving him 2 years?
yeah,
His goodness gracious. I mean,
I said two, three
This
years. I mean,
no, I'm
listen,
saying this
this
year might be the
this might
year.
be the last one.
Yeah,
This
what
year
we
I don't
might
talked
be
think
the
it
about.
will.
last one.
I don't think it'll be the
If
last one.
Jackson Dart comes in at any point this season and rides, bruh, like
I don't
where he
think
We'll
I
see
going?
don't.
what happens.
And the reason why I say the last year, I don't think Russ will ever be a guy like how some of the guys who were starters at the end of their career they become backups and like just hang around the league. He's not going to do that. He's not going to
You
be
don't
no
think
backup
so?
quarterback. No. If he's
Not
going to be
even
a
for a
backup
year. You don't
quarterback,
think so?
he just retire. I mean, obviously he's on
I
the
don't know
team
if he
this.
will be.
I think he's on the team this year. So if they pull him and he's a backup, he doesn't have a choice. But he's starting the year off as a starter. If I think if unless somebody else brings him in or somebody gets hurt, I don't see him as a backup quarterback. His ego won't allow it. I don't. He one of them guys, man. Like
I didn't even think about that, but I mean, maybe. I mean, you could. I mean, you could be very well
It
right.
could be the case.
I
I don't know.
mean,
Listen, here we go. All right, so entering the top 20. 20, I have Tua Tunga, blah, 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 blah. However you pronounce his last name.
head
doing
trauma.
Um,
better than me.
That's his last name.
listen. I said it last year, and Unc was laughing at this. It's not funny because it's a reality. Like, he literally has an injury problem where if he gets hit, literally, bro,
Yes,
he might end up in the
quite
hospital.
literally, the sport itself. Every time you get touched, you think, is he
Yeah,
gonna get
you
up?
gotta hold.
Every time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
like
gotta hold. You gotta
when I
hold your
was
breath.
watching Miami last year after that thing, like literally, I was holding my breath. I'm like, bro, and I think you've seen players as well. Like if they got close to him, not as like they were gonna sack him or whatever, but they weren't gonna like try to destroy him or knock his head
Bro, you
off.
don't want to be the guy that freaking kills somebody on the
Right,
field,
We
bro.
right,
talked about
or
You
that too.
understand?
disable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when
So,
you out there, you start holding up gang signs. It's not good.
but I will say when let's see what happens this season if he's able to stay healthy, stay in his right mind.
Oh, what
Uncle, what
happened?
happened?
That's crazy what you
How'd
Sorry,
you
just
get back?
said,
sorry.
but
I don't
All
know
right.
where to just
So
slid like that.
I'll say so. Let's see if Tua is able to stay in his right mind. Not get roughed up. Let's see if Tyreek is able to stay in his right mind. we know Jaden Waddle gonna be hurt by like week 5, so we don't gotta worry about
Waddle is
him.
another one who be hurt a
And
lot. They don't talk
Week
about that, but
5,
he be hurt.
week 3.
okay, you can say week 3, and then
He can't play 3 games
running
in a
back, I
row.
can't remember his name. It starts with an M. It's like Moser or some whatever. Listen,
No,
we
no,
go see what happened. Jalen Phillips
Mostert is hurt,
and
but
the boys on the other side and Ward. We go see what happened. All right, that was 20. This is where we kind of differ with 2 players. Everyone else, I think, it's just 2 players. 19. I have said no, Gino.
Lord of
Okay.
mercy.
Listen,
you got Gino
listen.
that high. You got Gino that high. That's crazy to me, but okay.
You
Listen.
mean low? You mean low?
Low. In
No,
disparity,
high.
low, I guess.
He's high because he's low.
He means
He's high on
in
the list.
teens. Like he's looking at.
Okay,
You
whatever.
didn't say Gino's name though. What do you say?
Whatever. He
anyways,
I know,
we mean
I
the
know.
same thing.
I got
You
him
just
low.
said he on the
You
list
got him
early.
high.
Gino's
Yes.
Gino's tenure with Seattle was great at best. It was okay. They were teetering with the playoffs some years. Even last year, they had a winning record and they didn't even get in because I think they lost the doubleheader with
Gino did more
the
than what he
Rams.
was supposed to in Seattle.
Right. Him going to the Raiders, I'm not saying I don't like the situation and who he's surrounded by, but
You said you don't like the situation?
I said I don't know if I do.
Oh, okay.
Him in Seattle, I would like to see after the first couple weeks.
I mean, what Jacoby Myers out there? You got Brock Bowers, you got Genty behind you. I mean,
Right, you got the best. You got the best tight end in the world. You got the number one
he
running back.
got some.
Right.
Like,
I'd
come
be
on, man.
very interested to see what Brock gets this season, and so is Genty.
Listen, you gotta tell me if Brock did that with who was his quarterback last year? Oh, I'll wait.
Aiden O'Connell.
Who was his
exactly? You understand?
Desmond Ritter.
The dude who's selling insurance now was his quarterback last year. Had over 1,000 yards. So he actually got a quarterback. So go ahead on.
Yeah, that's. I don't know, man. Oh, I actually said that Sam Darnold's supposed to be before Gino. So Sam Darnold's at 19. Gino's at 18.
Darnold is at 19. Is the nastiest work.
Listen.
As in, you want him higher?
Do you know Sam Darnold won 15 games last year, right?
I'm well aware.
Well, mother take sick it.
Sam Darnold did what he did with the Vikings with the best receiver in the league.
Hey, we're not sitting on that because we got a whole second part of this list, man. Come on,
I understand. So I don't really
Darnold,
I don't really buy it. I'm sorry. Towards the end of the season, I saw the real Sam Darnold. I didn't see the Sam Darnold.
Let's see if he do that with Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, as much as I like Njigma Smith or whatever his name is, I don't think it's happening. That was 18.
So disrespectful.
Okay.
Hold on. Who's at 17? Oh, 17. Bo Nix. Pretty much said it all. Last year, we all had that man, I think, at 32, if I'm not mistaken.
You haven't said Dak Prescott's name yet. You know the guy who haven't played like 4 games in the last 2 seasons? Anyway, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt. I ain't even know. That ain't none of my business. Go ahead. That's your list.
Nix was at 17. Like I said, we had him at the end. He surprised a lot of us throughout the season. He looked like he became more comfortable. Him and Sean Payton seemed to have a great working relationship, unlike Russ when he was there. And even the quarterback room. I mean, that quarterback room behind him, I don't know. But listen, this year, I think they're obviously not going to win that division because it was in there, but I do think that they can make the playoffs again. Their defense is one of the best in the league. That was 17, so 16 is my final. 16, Kyler Murray. You don't have him at the same spot.
This dude got this dude got Dak in the top 15.
Listen, I think Kyler, I think
I was with
this
you.
year
Hey, I was
we
with you.
already.
That first 10, I was with you. I was riding with you. I was cool. This is
That's what I said.
last
We
five.
differed on
This
two.
last
We
5 and
differed on
6.
two.
No, it's more than 2
We
because you
differed
ain't
on
called that
two.
name yet.
The only okay, so it's three. The only three that we didn't differ on is Sam Darnold, Gino, and Dak. Everybody
Okay,
else we named.
go ahead.
Kyler Murray, I think this year is just going to be another one of those years. It's just going to be whatever, and he's going to be out of here next year. We talked about it when Unk just said 16.
Wow.
I don't think he's going to be there
Put
next
him
year.
at
Y'all
25
said
then.
that last year when Marvin Harrison Jr. was there. Oh, he's going to utilize him. He didn't really utilize him.
Bro,
This
stop.
year,
Marvin
who
Harrison
knows? Who
wasn't
It
getting
was
knows?
up and
open.
down. It was up and
That's
Marvin
down.
true. That's
Harrison
true.
wasn't
And
getting
that's why I
open. You
told y'all
listen.
I'd take
You gotta
Malik
do.
Neighbors
You
over
gotta
him, but
look at
that's neither
that.
here nor there.
You gotta look at that. You gotta look at those at the analytics, man. Marvin Harrison was at the bottom of the list of receivers in getting open
Separation.
and creating separation.
He
So
obviously
how you
hit
want
them
me to
PEDs this
throw to the
offseason, so
ball?
let's see
So
what
here
happens.
and so what I want you to look at the numbers. Okay, he threw that ball to Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison's percentage of balls that was thrown to him that were caught is like 60% of the balls that was thrown to him. So if
Mm-hmm.
you get around the 80%, like, oh, let me see, a JJ or a Chase who catch 80% of their passes that's thrown in their direction, you got a whole different season.
Right.
You can't blame Kyler for that. This nigga only catches 60% of his balls. Come on, man. Anyway, that sounded crazy,
All
but y'all know
right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
But that
expand
was
on
my
that.
32 to 16.
Okay,
So we
I was
have
cool.
so me and
It's
Unc.
not an awful list. The first probably 12 I was rocking with. That last couple of ones, I'm out. I'm all the way
So
out on
me and
that.
Unc just had
But
three that we didn't agree on. We
Well,
had
let me come
Bo
ahead and shake it
Nix
up then. Let me
and
just go ahead
Russell
and
on
come
it.
shake it out.
Oh
Let me just go
Lord.
ahead. All right.
shake them up,
All
shake
right.
them up, shake them up.
32 Cam, 31 JJ, 30 Spencer Rattler. Actually, the whole Saints quarterback room, the Aints, they're all at 30. Y'all should be at 32 because I think Cam gonna be better than you. So whatever.
That's why
29
you ain't
Daniel
got him there.
Jones. Daniel Jones is cheeks. He
Mm-hmm.
just so happened to walk into the quarterback room with quarterbacks worse than him, which should put him at 32 in that room. But whatever. I got Michael Penix at 28. He got all the offensive weapons he need around him, so obviously I don't think he's gonna stay there. But for the sake of only playing two and a half, 3 games last year, I'm gonna be respectful and not be a homer. Joe
Okay.
Flacco at 27. Old man Joe 47. Like you said to your point, I mean, regardless of the reason, I don't think he's gonna start the whole season. So you know, whatever they got going on in Cleveland, he's not gonna be starting the whole season. So shout out to Joe. Uh, Mediocre career. Super not Hall of Fame playoff quarterback
Not too
though.
much.
No, mediocre regular
Yeah,
season,
there you
but
go. Yeah,
he
yeah,
getting
yeah,
the
yeah.
playoffs is OD. Justin Fields at
Eli Manning.
26. I've been telling y'all Justin Fields is not a good NFL quarterback, but y'all don't listen to me, so whatever.
Who's y'all? I had
Someone on
him
this
at 20. You got him
somebody
higher than
on
I
this
got
thing
him.
a year ago
We
was
all
like,
have
why don't we have
yeah,
Justin
you have
Fields
him
in
higher than I do.
Atlanta? Why don't we have Justin Fields in Atlanta?
Oh,
And I told you why I
hey,
don't want him
I
in
know who
Atlanta.
that
So
was. But anyway,
yeah, so I
that
don't,
ain't none of my
yeah, I
that
don't.
ain't none of my business.
Lord of mercy. Thank goodness we got the second coming and not him. Anyway, 25. Russell Wilson. I think I was down on Russell a lot earlier than a lot of you guys because I remember y'all like it's the coaching
You
staff.
were.
It's da da da, and I'm
You
like,
were.
all right, bro, like call it what you want to, bro. He not Russ from 3 years ago. Stop. Oh, it was because he was coming off the season in Denver. That's what it was. Yeah, I was like, oh, and which
Yeah, we're going
respect.
to more
Okay,
competent coaching.
there was some. Well, not some. There was a rift
Y'all
between him
was
and Sean Payton.
trashing him
Cool.
coming from. I'm the one who's saying he didn't have
Yeah, you defended
a
him.
bad year
Yes.
in defender in
Yeah.
Denver.
Yes.
I did
Anyway,
too.
Well, there he is at 25. Uh, 24. Drake May. They turned that offense around, added a lot of pieces, obviously on offense to bolster that. Excuse me, that team. Rashawn Stevenson and the rookie. I forget his name. The rookie they drafted. It's gonna be a good running back tandem that takes pressure off of Drake May. Obviously, if Stephon Diggs to keep his head on right and not be the Stephon that we were known or accustomed to, should help with the passing game. We should see an improvement there. Right above him is his fellow AFC East quarterback, Tua, knock your brain loose, Alola. Uh, I don't got nothing else to say about him because it's not gonna be nice. 22, Bryce Young. Shout out to Bryce, how he ended the season. I almost crashed out actually week 7 or week 18 when they came to Atlanta and beat Atlanta. How they beat
Yeah.
Atlanta, dropped about 45 points. That
That
that was
division,
not a good Sunday.
that's the division rival though. Those are always going to be tough games, no matter how good. It's just
Wasn't a
like,
good Sunday for me.
It wasn't.
It,
I remember.
it, it was not a good Sunday for
I
me, bro.
remember Kyle texting during that, bro.
Bro, it was not a good Sunday. I remember certain days. This dude would have been lower, but I mean, whatever. 21, Trevor Lawrence. Last thing I remember for him last season was getting his head knocked loose. And good riddance
Yes.
because that boy's sorry. I don't know what else to say about him. Like you should be mad at him. You mad at Herbert. You should be mad at this guy. Okay, this is who you think Herbert
oh,
is. That's how I feel
hey,
in my head. Okay,
hey.
you think Herbert is Trevor Lawrence.
But here's my thing. I don't have anything personal against Herbert. It's everybody else that slurped this dude, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? What are y'all seeing that I
Well,
ain't
I
seen?
understand that, but you got to give Trevor more slander because he really ain't did nothing.
Yeah, he
He gives Trevor a lot of slander.
That's what,
I do,
he
but
don't. No,
he
he
need
don't.
more. He more.
But
He need
he need
more
more.
Oh,
slander.
That's
he
what I'm
need more.
saying.
Okay.
He don't
Okay.
get it. And
Okay.
I guess because it's a small market team. Like I don't know if it's a small market. Like he just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, it's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? But he don't get the slander for. He just down there just collecting 55, 60 million. Just all right, man. Number
Ain't doing the
20, I got
goddamn
Caleb
thing.
Williams. Got Caleb Williams at 20.
I think
I
that's high
expect
for
a jump
K.
Did you say 21?
20.
20.
So when you say
I
high,
got
And
you
Caleb
Trevor
really
at
was
mean
21. Okay.
twenty-four.
so you're really saying he's too low, right? That's what you're saying. Like he should be a
Yes.
higher ranked. Okay, where'd you have him?
Yeah,
Where
he
do you
Yes.
should
have
be
him?
higher than
I
20.
I had him at
I had him at
24.
23.
Lord of
I had
I
him
had him
at
at
mercy.
23.
24.
Okay, well, I believe in him a little bit more than y'all do with Ben Johnson. I'm assuming a Matt LaFleur kind of, Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, like that coaching treat. Like I'm expecting an emphasis on creativity in an offense where he's standing 7 step drop. We're not gonna be seeing that. So I expect a turnaround from his game. Obviously, he was a rookie last year. He played kind of like what we've seen Shador do in the preseason. Buddy, you're not playing Wyoming Tech, okay? These are the NFL teams. He's trying to do that. This is not that. So I do expect an uptick in his production with the creativity that his head coach brings and offensive mind. So I appreciate that. Number 19, I got Dak Prescott. Um, he's an average, like a below middle average type of guy, and that sits him right there at 19, bro. Like
That's where
this guy puts
I had him at
numbers.
19.
Yeah, this guy puts numbers up, but they're always down by 40. All right. So like
Yeah, but it
it's empty
doesn't turn into
calories.
winning.
Yeah. So call it what you want. He's an okay quarterback. He's okay. Fourth round guy. I don't expect him to be Tom Brady. I don't expect him to be not
Hey, listen,
Jamarcus Russell.
from where he was drafted, he has had an incredible career. But
Yeah,
now
exactly. But with the
that's
expectations.
past. Yeah.
The
And the
expectations
money
now
you're
is just
getting.
okay. Exactly. Now,
Yeah, now he's a number
They
one
as I
paid
look down
they
my
quarterback.
list further, now as I look down my list a little bit further, Ethan, where'd you have Sam Darnold?
uh Sam at 18.
Where you have him on?
He not
Did you
a-
not say
he
his name yet?
he
Lord of
nope.
mercy. Sam Darnold's at 18. All right. So,
Okay,
Crazy.
yes, he had a good
you
season.
want to
All
argue with
right.
me when I said that?
He
Okay.
had a great statistical season last year. Do it again. Then I'll move you up, buddy. Because you didn't show me nothing in the first 4 years. And yes, obviously your team circumstances. What's his name? What's the Jets
AGS.
owner? What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. But trust me, that
Oh,
Wood,
organization is piss
Woody
poor. I
Johnson.
understand.
Woody Johnson.
Woody
Yeah,
Johnson
yeah, yeah.
got his sons drafting players off of Madden ratings. I understand. Okay, I get it. All right, cool. But 18 for me because I still don't think Sam Donald has the talent that the guys that are in front of him have. So that's just how I feel. He
I
had a
agree. I
great
agree.
system went around him. Now this is another one, and I don't want to hear it, bro, because why hasn't this guy's name been called is utterly ridiculous to me. 17, Brock Purdy. Are y'all nuts? Like
Oh, Kyle's on
who
he on
is Brock
Tomlin.
Purdy? Who is Brock Purdy, to y'all? Another get out there, go get him, kid. Like I have nothing to say about him. Thank you for making some plays,
Let me
but
ask you.
he
Let me
not
ask
changing
you a
no
question.
franchise.
Can
Go
I ask
ahead.
you
Mind you,
one
this is a
question?
guy who has made it to 2 Super
Go
Bowls.
ahead.
Granted, he lost, but two
Go
Super
ahead.
Bowls in the past like 4 years.
Go ahead. Show
Okay,
me.
And you're
Show
over
me
here talking
something.
about who was Brock Purdy.
that was what I was gonna say. Name
Uh-huh.
me one quarterback that you've
Above
already
him
called
that you're about to name,
that has been to a Super Bowl. Go ahead.
please.
Except
Oh,
for
all
old man
right
Joe
then.
Flacco.
All right then.
All right.
I thought
That was
I
like
didn't.
that was like
All right then.
500 years ago.
And
All
old
right then.
man
Okay. All right.
Russell
All
Wilson.
right. We gonna see.
But
We
besides
gonna see
that,
this year when he lose the division to 40-year-old Matt Stafford. We gonna
Are
find
you
out.
going to
All right.
answer the question or
We gonna,
no?
bro. The question not relevant to the facts that he don't got talent
Oh
as the
the
Lord.
quarterback
question is not
that I'm about to
relevant to the
name.
Can you see
facts.
this? Can
You
you see
said
this?
he's sorry, but all the
I didn't
players
say
that
he's
you've
sorry.
named
I didn't
already
say he's
ain't
sorry.
none of them have been to a Super Bowl,
I
including
ain't say
No.
he's
who you're
sorry.
gonna
Stop,
the
stop,
person
stop.
who you're gonna call next.
Oh,
Name the next
oh
Kyle,
person.
Lord.
so is that 17? I was gonna say, Kyle,
Oh
is that
Lord.
17?
Oh
Brock
my
Purdy, is that
goodness.
17?
Brock
Bro,
Purdy
so
17,
my thing is so let me
Okay, so who's the
including
so
who you're
16?
gonna call next,
if I had
has
flip flop this
has not
name,
also have not been to
bro.
a Super Bowl.
Let me
Oh,
hear
okay.
16.
All
Let me
right.
hear 16. I need to hear this.
Y'all keep talking about the past, man, and all
Let
right
me hear
then.
16,
Go
please.
ahead,
Bo Nix.
full mother boy. Let me
I
tell you
like
something. Y'all
like
niggas
bro,
must be
say
on
like can
drugs.
Oh,
bro, how does him going to two Super Bowls define him
You hold
right
on, but
now and how good he
you're
is, bro?
literally,
so
but
so
hold
so
on,
you're
you're
taking 1
literally,
year of Bo
but
Nix.
that's what I just about to say that you're
But
You're
but but
literally,
but
taking
but
1
what
year of Bo Nix.
you
what are we ranking that? What are we
you
ranking?
got
What are we
Sam
ranking?
Darnold all the way down there because do it for one more year and then talk to me. But you're gonna put Bo Nix off of one
1
goddamn
year.
year, which he started
Yep.
off the year atrocious. And you're gonna say,
1 year.
I'm gonna
He started off the
slurp
year
old man
atrocious.
Bo
How
Nix.
did how did Sam Darnold end the year?
Boy, let me tell y'all something, boy. Y'all niggas must
Did
be
he look like the
smoking
first
dope.
4 years of his career, or did he look like the first
Kyle,
12
no,
games of the
listen,
season?
listen. Kyle, I
He
agree
won
with you when you said that because when I
15
when I said that
games.
when I
1-5.
when I said Sam
Oh, okay.
when I said
That's
that
why he's still
Sam
on his
Darnold
same
is
team,
at
right? That's why he's still on the same team. Okay, all right then.
when
He
I
won
said
15 games.
Sam
He's still on the
Darnold is
same
at
team then.
18, I brought
Stop
up
it.
that he
Stop it.
didn't
You know
end
the
the year how I
circumstance.
thought he.
Stop it. They already drafted.
Chat,
They
please.
no one expected him to do that. They
Unk,
come on,
15
man.
games is 15 games, cuz. But hey, 15 games is 15
Okay,
games, cuz.
Anyways,
but you
I
already you spent all all the everything on on your quarterback of the future.
No,
Okay.
you
I'm
got
sorry.
your
What do
That's
you
quarterback
very
what do you think they're
for
gonna do?
3 years, right? If Sam
They're
Darnold
gonna see
stayed this
if
year,
JJ,
he
which we drafted in the first round, do we're gonna give up
Mhm.
JJ or we're gonna stick with the guy that was his backup, that was supposed to be his backup. Knock it off, man. You
So look,
said,
watch this. So
oh, he's
he
trash,
signed
but you're gonna put Bo
he
Nix in front of
signed
him?
a 3-year contract, right, in Seattle. I think 2 years, like the first 2 years are guaranteed or
it's
whatever,
something
however
like
they
that.
made the money,
Yes.
right? Okay. Nowadays, you gonna have your quarterback, and I feel you what you're saying, right? I feel what you're saying, but they could have if they wanted to. He won 15 games, right? But they didn't. They said, "No, we good." Bruh, I'm just saying, bruh, he on a new team. I feel y'all though. I feel y'all though, bruh.
Why would
Brock
you?
Purdy, I
Because
get like so.
because they
What
the
other
reason
than
why
Brock
is
Purdy
because
going
they
to a
had to
Super Bowl,
pay
right?
him,
What
Kyle. They had to you're gonna pay a
who?
guy and you have a rookie
They
quarterback,
had to pay Sam
they
Darnold.
had to pay Sean. He's
No,
only on a 1 year deal.
bruh. I know. I got you. Get
Okay,
you
so
one
don't
more
say
short
because
one.
he's not on
So
that team, that means he's not any good. You're saying because they didn't
Bruh,
keep him, that means he's not any good.
I'm not saying that's not, but I'm saying if he was that guy
Kyle,
or
you
where you want
literally
him to be
answered
at,
Unk and you said,
bruh.
why is he not on that team? That was literally your answer. You said, why is he not there then? That's literally your answer.
Bruh,
So what do
because
you mean by that?
y'all telling me y'all okay. Y'all are saying Sam Darnold had this season. Okay, he had the season, right? Yes. I said, well, bruh, if he was that, because my thing is, if you have a season like that, then bro, like okay, I know I keep saying like okay, but when the thing happened with Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins, we're like, you're not gonna keep a quarterback with that cap as your. Guess what? He finna go into the season as a backup, making however much. I told y'all back then, yes, it was stupid. You can call it whatever you want to, but at the end of the day,
Because
it's the
Atlanta
NFL.
don't
Like,
know what
it's what
they're
it is.
doing. That's
So
not the
in
same.
Minnesota, bro, like
That's
it
not the
don't. If
same
he
case.
was, if he but I'm saying if they believe in him, bro, you do what you got to do. Like business decisions will be made regardless, bro.
How they
Like Sam Darnold was
drafted
never
their
gonna be
future.
like Sam Darnold
Let
was
me ask you
never
a
gonna
question. Can
be
Like
I,
like
what
Kyle,
part of that you're not
Kyle,
understanding?
Kyle, can I ask you a question and then we're gonna move on? All right. Can I ask you a question? If you put yourself in the position, okay, you are the Minnesota Vikings general manager. Okay. You draft a guy high in the first round. That guy
He's
blows
your
his knee out.
future.
Who's supposed to be your future? That guy blows his knee out. You have a backup quarterback who wins 15 games that's on a 1-year deal. Now you have to pay him. He wants 50 million and deserves after winning 15 games. That's just a QB market that we're in. He wants 50 million. So now you're saying, as the general manager of the Minnesota Vikings, you sign Sam Darnold to a $50 million a year deal. And what do you do with your rookie quarterback that you just signed? Remember, if you
you go sit there
remember
one more
the
year, buddy.
rookie, but hold on, the rookie year, the
How
rookie
they would be in the
no,
same idiotic thing that the Falcons are doing. In
and
terms of
no,
if Sam
and
Darnold ends up playing bad, you're going to be paying him 50 million on the bench, and then you're going to have so now your cap is gone.
and then guess what?
JJ's
And
going to
then
come in the
But y'all,
game,
our
and then
cap is
Sam's just going to
just
sit
but
there.
hold on,
fine, bro. But look at
Ethan,
our team.
and then guess what? And then guess what? The third year after that, you have to make a decision like the Packers. The Jordan Love only played
Keep
10
him or get
games
rid of
and
Jordan
they
Love.
had to pay him. You know why? Because he was sitting on the bench for 3 years.
Hey,
That
welcome
rookie
to the modern
window, when
NFL.
they're okay,
Welcome to
but
the
when you're on
modern
that rookie,
NFL.
See, Kyle, that's that
but here's the
Atlanta
thing.
Falcons mentality.
When you're on that rookie
Bro, you
scale,
keep
when
saying
the
the Atlanta Falcons
QB,
mentality
but
this don't
listen,
happen around the league, bro.
when you hit on
It's
the
a rage bait.
when you hit on a rookie quarterback that's not making top of the market money, that's your window to win
Ex-
a championship. Because now you can
exactly.
pay the
Yes.
rest of the guys around him. But if I have to give Sam Darnold
Yes.
50 million, then that's gonna screw up the rest of my team. So
I
they
I
made the only move they
understand.
can make. Don't say that
I
Sam Darnold
well, it
sucks
wasn't the
because
only move, bro.
that's all I'm saying.
I'm just
Because he
he
got
he's not, and
moved.
I'm just saying he's not a
Or not
franchise guy,
moved, but
bro. Like a franchise guy, top 15 quarterback. Like I again, the middle ground gets whatever. It's not like I had him at 27, bro. I had him right in the middle ground, bro. It's not like I had him at
Kyle, I
27, bro.
think
No,
Goodness
no.
Kyle,
My
I
gracious.
think
only
me and
What do you
you
argument,
want from me?
me
What do
and
you
you
want from me?
agree on half.
my only argument that I had with that is because you said JJ got to do it for Bo Nix. You got Bo Nix higher. You said, oh, he only did it for 1 year,
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
Brock
No,
Purdy,
that's
that
fine.
was
that's
I
my
the
mean,
only
issue.
problem.
listen.
That's my only
I'm sorry,
problem with
man,
it.
and it could be because I seen 4 years of Sam Darnold. It could be because of that too. You're right.
No, and
That
Kyle,
nasty
listen,
stench
I
in my
don't think
breath, in my nose. It could be.
me and you
All right. Goodness
agree on
gracious.
half of this. That Sam Darnold, I had Sam Darnold at 18, so like we agree on half. And I
But
told
that's
you
what I'm
he
saying,
didn't
bro.
end the
Y'all had
season.
me talking about
He
like
didn't end the season how I think he should have ended the season based off the season that he had 14 weeks prior. Like
And hold on,
he didn't play up to par.
your 16 was who?
But his 16 was Bo Nix.
Bo.
Okay, all right,
But
Bo.
I
All right,
just
got it.
said I said Bo right ended on a wave while he ended on a stench. It reminded me of the first 4 years of his future career. Which listen, he can turn around. He
He
got him with Baker
also
Mayfield.
he also was in the second round of the freaking playoffs. Kyle, come on.
No, he was not. He got
Oh,
bounced out by the
was that
Rams,
the
but
You
was that
talking
the
I'll
about? You
leave it
first
to
talking?
you.
round? Was
I
that
was
Yeah,
finna
it's the
say.
first round.
okay? All right.
Matthew Stafford packed them boys
Was
up
that
and
even?
so
Was it
did
even?
that
Was it
defense. That Rams
competitive?
defense was crazy. No, it was
Yeah, he
not.
threw like 2 or 3. Yeah, that game was not even.
It was not. That
Exactly.
Rams defense
Exactly.
gave him hell.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. All right.
They were playing. Remember, they were playing in Arizona because the fires.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So yeah, so Bo rounds out the top 16, right? Or bottom six, however you want to say it. Bottom 16, top
Bottom
16,
16,
whatever.
whatever you call it. Yeah, yeah.
Bo there, yeah. Great campaign. Obviously, like we said, we had him at 32 or something last year, but shout out to Bo.
So
I
I
think it's
mean,
racist that
for,
him and Sean Payne and them, but that's neither here nor there. Whatever.
for the most part, we've had
He can mesh with the right
around the
guy,
same
We've
thing.
had
but not
Kyle, I
about
Tua.
think that list is.
it's
I
not a
think
terrible
that
list
last
till
three or
it get
four is
down at
crazy.
the bottom. I don't think that Ethan is the same. I had the same problem with his list also, but I think all in
But
all,
mine wasn't that
not
egregious.
not terrible. I think mine's the best. I take Ethan second, and then Kyle is a distant third. But
There you go. Yeah,
uh,
there you go.
A
but
distant third.
yeah, but hey man, hey, thank y'all for watching. I stay tuned for next week for, well, not next week, because the next couple of days, because we're gonna start putting these videos out for the rest of the list until we wind it all the way down to the number one quarterback in the NFL. I'm not gonna leak any surprises, but black and purple skies.
Yeah,
Hey man,
well,
y'all
exactly.
enjoy
We
y'all
wanted you.
night. Hey, thank y'all for messing with us. We back officially. We back. We're gonna be putting these things out. Getting ready for the NBA season, man. Hey, appreciate y'all boys. Love.